Talking about the start for the New York Islanders on Saturday against the Carolina Hurricanes, Valtteri Filppula scored a goal on the first shot of the game for the Islanders. He did it again here tonight, just 36 seconds into the hockey game. Hard to start a game better than they did tonight.
No, not at all. I mean, and you know, Filppula is becoming the unknown star in this hockey club, and he just puts himself in position and he just goes about his business. There's nothing fancy about his game. It's very direct. It's very positive. He creates the opportunity with a little poke check and then gets himself back into position, and he has so much poise and calmness to his game, and obviously a whole lot of skill. So the general manager, Lou Lamoriello, knew exactly what he was doing when he brought this particular gentleman in.
He's only 4 goals away from his total from 81 games last season. 7 goals, 9 assists, 23 games after scoring in each of the last 2 games. Well, Tom Wilson missed the first 14 games of this season on suspension. He plays the game on edge. He's a physical. He's a pain. But one of the big reasons he's as frustrating as he is because of how skilled he is and how he can beat you with the puck as well.
He's become a tremendous hockey player, no doubt about it. As good a power forward as there is in the league, and he's proven that he's got a scoring touch. Everybody kind of felt this guy was just a big, strong individual and really didn't get a whole lot done offensively. But you can see that he has a breakaway here and tries to go 5-hole and succeeds and gives the Washington Capitals a quick tie. And then later on, you know, he would certainly was another look at this goal. Good wrist shot. But I just like the way he plays. He's in your face. He's always causing a problem. He's making life miserable for everybody that's out there. And this is a guy that's feeling good about himself, an awful lot of confidence, and knows where to go now. He's starting to get a nose for the net, and obviously possesses a real good wrist shot. But there's so much more to his game. You talked about him killing penalties. I mean, this is a guy that went from 5 years ago from playing about 6 minutes a game to now a very, very important factor in any kind of success that the Capitals are going to have.
Goals in 4 straight for Wilson. 6 goals in only 8 games so far this season. And that last goal that we showed you was on the power play, and it didn't win the game, but it put it away to give him a 3-1 lead there in the third period.
Well, how happy can you be? You're playing a regular shift with Backstrom and Ovechkin. You're killing penalties, so that's always a fun part and an important part of the game. And then you get to play on the power play, and you get to stand in front of the net, and you're scoring goals. So, I mean, Christmas has really come early for Tom Wilson. And you know what? He's earned it. I mean, he's a guy that works hard on his game. And, yes, he took a couple of sideways steps from coming out of exhibition games or at other times. But this is a guy that's maturing, in my opinion, as an individual and as a hockey player, and the Washington Capitals couldn't be happier.
There's some pretty violent sideways steps as well in the preseason game. Just point that out.
Yeah.
Good things for the New York Islanders. Let's talk about Ryan Pulock. What'd you like about his game tonight?
Well, you know what? He got 6 shots on net, but he's a guy that has offensive skills. Like, he's not scared to try and get around someone. He tries to put himself into a shooting position. So he wants to score goals. I mean, that's his mentality. Yes, we know he's a defenseman, and his first responsibility is keeping the puck out of the net, but he's got an offensive edge to him. So Islanders with a couple of face-off wins, no hesitation at all, get that puck towards the net, and you got to have that from a defenseman. Here's the confidence I'm talking about, the offensive flair, and that was a huge save by Holtby at that point in time. He tried to hit it low down on the right-hand side, and the flipper came out for Holtby. And as I said about Holtby, he didn't have a ton of work to do, but he made some big saves. But this guy here had a real strong game from start to finish.
22-16 tonight. He's the Islanders' time on ice leader in terms of average so far this season. A goal and 6 assists in 23 games. And we've talked about it before. Barry Trotz preaching the defense, and he said the offensive stuff from the defensemen, that'll come. But they need it to come. That's going to be a big part of their success.